Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Blackforex coming to you with another market analysis currency breakdown. We're going to be looking at the USDCHF. But before we get started to break down this chart and this currency pair, we have to say that this video is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice, but we all know why you guys are here. You guys are here to find good, credible Forex content that can help improve your ability as a trader and to help put some extra money in your pocket, especially in these troubling times, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started and dive in. Okay. So we're gonna first start breaking down what's happening with the CHF before we start breaking down what's happening with the USD. Okay. So the CHF, we're actually coming into this part of this trading week as the CHF is one of our stronger currencies. However, we have to take this with a grain of salt because this strength that's happening with the CHF is strictly due to the fact that we've had some positive news come out about the CHS. And if you guys have been watching our videos breakdowns for some time, you will know that with the major three European continent currencies due to the geopolitics that's effectively destabilizing the entire continent's currencies, we know that any type of temporary strength is going to cause the European continent's currency to gain strong before he starts to go back into his long-term trajectory weakness. Okay, that's related because of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. Okay, so even though it's coming into this part of this trading week as one of our stronger currencies, you have to take this strength with a grain of salt, and also know that it is moments notice that it can drop out from behind us due to the fact that the fundamentals lead more towards a short side, leans more towards the short side for long-term trajectory due to the Russian-Ukrainian war than for the long side. Okay, so to sum everything up, due to the Russian-Ukrainian war, we're going to have long-term weakness happening with the CHF. Any strength that we get is going to be very, very temporary. But we're coming into this part of our trading week with the CHF currently acting as one of our stronger currencies. Okay. Now the USD has lost all its recent strength that it has gained. This is solely due to there's been a lot more negative news and positive news coming out about the USD. There's also rising gas prices. If you want to know how gas prices and the USD correlate with each other, I strongly suggest that you watch our USDCA video. We go into great detail about that. Okay. Also, another factor that is breaking down the overall trajectory strength of the USD has to do with a lot of uncertainty that's surrounding the U.S. economy due to the rising gas prices and the potential for the growth of inflation. And on top of that, people are starting to see that the route that the Fed took to try to combat inflation has not been effectively combating against it. So all these factors are leading to a lot of FUD with the U.S. dollar, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And this fear, uncertainty, and doubt is actually leading the U.S. dollar to become one of our weaker currencies due to the fear of a recession that is soon to be upon us very soon in the United States. Okay. So with that said, now let's go ahead and look at and examine what is happening exactly on the chart. So as you can see, we came up for some time and we started to come down very aggressively. We did have that tick up in price, but now it's starting to look like we're going to be heading back towards the short side. So how far can price continue to drop? We can go as far as here, here, or here before we start to pick back up again, okay? So remember, we're going to drop as far as here, here, or here before we start to go back towards the fundamental long position side, okay? Okay, so remember, we're going to drop. So how far can we drop? We can drop as far as here, here, or here before we start to head back to the fundamental long position side. Okay, I hope that information was helpful for you guys. Happy trading.